Good afternoon, Cottage families. I just wanted to give you a quick update at the end of week 3 of distance learning. We miss you a lot. I have had the joy to be a part of Fun Fitness Friday today, where I got to see some of the oak and the cypress. I'm looking forward to another event next week with the Maple class, and hopefully jumping in on some of the other classes and their celebrations in the coming week as well. I just wanted to give you a few quick updates and then hope that you have a great weekend. The first one is that I've heard from a couple of families that they would like to be able to take advantage of picking up supplies that they left at school. If you are one of those, if you'll please reach out to me, I will either put it together in a way that you'll be able to retrieve it from school at your convenience, or I would also be happy to just drop it on your doorstep if you'll send me your address. So let me know about that, and I will go into school and get it together. The other thing is that we also realize that you may be coming to the end of the resource materials that we sent home when we first parted a couple of weeks ago. You should be able to find a lot of things within your home and also in your yard to be able to do fun projects with, but at the same time we also know that sometimes beads and pipe cleaners and things like that make for more fun adventures, and I would be happy to help replenish that again, to put together a packet that you could pick up at your convenience or to drop on your doorstep. Also wanted to just ask if there are other things that you need from us. We're trying to stay on top of doing fun activities and reading books and sending those to you via video, but if there are other resources or other contacts that you could use that would help you through this time, we certainly want to be available to you to that. So please reach out to your teachers or to me. I've attached 3 items to our follow-up this week that hopefully you'll be able to use. The first one is a time capsule. This is a historic time, and so if any of you are so inclined, this gives you a structure to kind of put together a little packet that you'll be able to save for posterity. It gives you a chance to ask your kids some questions, as well as to perhaps write them a letter, and something that you can save for the future when you look back on this time. The other thing is another friend of mine had sent me a sort of a curated list of all of the times when children's authors are doing read-alouds online, and so I wanted to share those with you so that they were concentrated all in one place. And then the final one is an art calendar from our friends at Tinker Lab, and this is a great opportunity to just give your kids a quick prompt at the beginning of the day. Even our youngest kids will be able to understand some things. Can you even if you just talk about it, what's something that's heavy, what's something that's light, what's something that's dark, what's something that's fluffy. And so for our older kids, it may be something really fun for you to draw, and it could grow into a journal. I wanted to remind you that at the end of this week, we will be actually having our spring break. So we are going to have one more day of professional development on Thursday the 9th, and then our spring break will begin on Good Friday and will carry through the following week. So we are certainly willing to give you some activities to sustain you during that time, but there will not be any new content sent out. And more than anything, we hope that if it's possible for you, that you're able to just have some family time during that time. We want it to be a low pressure kind of time. We know this is a really stressful time for everybody in our community, and so if you are able to have that time away from work, or even just to carve out a little bit of time during the day, we hope that you are able to have some really good family time during that. And speaking of family, we've had a loss in our St. Martin's family, and so we just want to remember the Sorrells family this week as they're grieving, and we just ask that you would keep them in your prayers and ask that God will provide peace and comfort to them this week. We love you guys. We're looking forward to seeing you soon and being back together in the cottage on campus as soon as we can. Right now, it looks like that's going to be the beginning of May, and we're holding on to that in hopes that we'll be able to spend the final few weeks of school together on our campus. But until then, we're really happy to see you guys electronically. Please share your photos and your videos. We love to see our kids. We're really missing them a lot. And we miss you too, moms and dads. So please feel free to reach out to your teachers or to me, because we do want to be that community for you even while we're apart. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Together, we are saints.